All right, guys. I'm Anthony Trevelyante from Trav Media Group, and it's time to turn cold traffic into qualified leads before they even convert. So if you have built a website with us, you understand this a little bit. If not, welcome. Let me explain what we do. I'm going to keep it short, I'm going to keep it sweet, and I'm going to keep it simple. And I'm going to tell you how we guarantee these results at the end of the video. So what we do is different than most other agencies are doing out there. So when you hear lead generation, you hear SEO, you hear ads, which are all included in this. But what you don't hear about is uncovering leads. So the differentiator of this package is we don't just push traffic to your website. We don't just hope they fill out a form. We don't just do all of these things that every other agency does. We actually have tools and processes that will reveal and reach out to these people regardless if they fill out a form. That's right, regardless. So not everyone, not 100%, it's about 15% is the number we typically use, but you go from a 2.5% CTA rate and you add 15% on that. Now you're doing a lot more effort, you're getting a lot more information. So what we do in this plan is we see hidden leads before they convert through this tool. Below you'll see a dashboard that you are actually given, and the dashboard will show you who has been on your website to a degree. It'll show you competition, companies and maybe your competition. And it'll show you about 15% of the people, email, LinkedIn's phone numbers, and you can then enrich that data. You can take it elsewhere. You could use intent signals. You can do a whole bunch of different things with it from there. We then, back to what other agencies do is we drive high intent traffic. So we run ads, we use SEO, and we do some blog content that actually drives traffic to your website. And again, because we have that tool, you're seeing a lot more of it than just the people converting. And then we rank you higher with SEO and AEO maintenance. So we have an amazing SEO team here at Trav Media Group that is, in my opinion, the best in the biz. But what we do is we make sure you're optimized. We find keywords that aren't as used. So one of the analogies I like to use, I saw a video online that I thought demonstrated it so well, is it's like being at the top of a staircase and dumping a bunch of bouncy balls down it. So those are your leads. All these balls are falling down the stairs. And at the end of the day, a CTA or a form is like a cup. So most ads campaigns and agencies and your website just rely on that cup. So you have balls that will fall in that cup, but out of the 100 you drop down, you might only have 2 of them, 3 of them fall in that cup because it's such a small capture. What we do with these tools is we cast a net. So again, you're capturing maybe 15, 20 of those balls as opposed to 2 of them coming down the stairs, which then you can get your sales team on. You can start contacting those people and you can start driving more leads for yourself. So why do growth-focused brands choose Trav Media Group? Well, we're always on lead visibility. So we see why do focused growth brands choose Trav Media Group? Always on lead visibility. So we always see who's on your website, a good percentage of them. Not everything's perfect and not every user has their data, but for B2B specifically, people who are on LinkedIn and functioning, we have a super high hit rate with that. We have smart ads that are bringing in actual buyers. So I've run ads for $12 million restaurants. I've run ads for manufacturing. I've run hiring ads. I've done so many different things in my career that I have figured out kind of the best way to do things that isn't lazy. Because again, these mass marketing agencies just type in a few keywords, run your stuff on Facebook, create cute little campaigns, but that's not actually bringing people in. We even have tools that only target specific people and specific buyers. That's an add-on, but we can even do that if you needed to. SEO and AEO rankings that last. So again, our team is always on the pulse. They were just out at Google a week ago, learning and growing with them. They're not just using cookie cutter, design and cookie cutter ideologies to make your SEO happen. And again, we're thinking about AEO, which we've been thinking about for 5 years. So now you see these mass marketing agencies talking about AEO. We've already been thinking about that because we saw where everything is going, just like we see where things are going in the next 5 years. And we built for predictable growth. So even, if you get too many leads, it's about qualifying them. It's about scaling with you, and it's about making money and making feedback for you that is actually profitable. So at the bottom of the page, you can see some of our numbers. You can see our tool, but what's included in this plan and what do we guarantee? So what is included in this plan is keyword mapping up to 10 pages, content strategy for blogs, ads, SEO, on-page SEO optimization, real-time Looker Studio dashboard. So we actually have a custom Looker Studio that we'll set up for you that'll show you everything in one spot, which makes it easy to communicate with C-suite and investors and other people in your company. We have lead generation software that we set up. So you get the free version of that on a website rebuild, but what this plan includes is the paid version, which allows more leads. Depending on an investment, it allows intent, with some more kind of tools for you and your team to use. We do blog cluster content creation, initial SEO refinement and keyword tracking, Facebook, Google pixel setup, competitive landscape analysis. So we're looking at your competitors and what they're doing and what keywords they're going after. We do an optimization on existing content. We do a full technical page SEO audit. We do on-page SEO refinement. We do a paid ad setup and maintenance, and this plan includes $1,000 of ad spend every month. So you don't have to think about ad spend outside of this plan unless you want to spend more, but we start you at $1,000 to kind of get the ball rolling. CRM and lead tool setup and cost, and end of year performance report and strategic planning if you work with us for a full year. If not, we do quarterly or monthly strategic calls with you. So really, this is like the third tier. So if you build a website with us, you get the website audit, you build the website with us, and then we get this going to actually start getting you the leads. And we guarantee that you will get 3 times the monthly lead volume, or we will continue doing this for free until you do. So after you turn over and use this with us, if we're not 3xing the amount of leads that come in every month, we will pay more money for ads. We will consult your team. We will coach. We'll do whatever it has to take to get you that money back, or we'll give you your money back. So again, you risk nothing like you do with most of the things with us. We at least make sure you get your value back because we know you're going to multiply your performance. We know you're going to multiply your leads. We understand that that's real life, and we will guarantee it. So again, for more information, book a meeting with us down below. You could peruse the webpage and kind of see what we got going on here. But I really hope to be helping you guys soon. This works so well for us. It's worked so well for our other clients. And this is the peak of the Trav Media Group Summit. And this is for you guys. So aside from our all-inclusive package, which includes everything, this is the bread and butter. And we really think you guys should tag along. So hope to see you on the other side.